along with the medallion requirement. So you already know that information ahead of time, folks. And we are off, and we're seeing a Asder start at Sanctuary. And Tyranny has getting these 3 bombs here at Link's house.
Important 3 bombs. So let's see who made their homework now. Let's see where all the items are.
And there we go. We got a nice, more cleaner feed here now. And there we have a glove for Asder. Asder's going to use those rupees to buy bombs. So 2 slightly variations in the routing opening here.
It's going to be a little bit of difference. I assume from our runners, depending on how they laid up their spoiler logs.
Yeah, so, like I said, these runners have both studied the log. They both know their run. We actually also have the log, but it wouldn't be that fun if we told you where everything goes now, was it?
Oh, very much. And Terra heading straight for Agina.
And there's the fire rod.
First weapon we can use.
Yeah, first conventional weapon. Bombs are technically weapon sword unwieldy. Speaking of swords, though, as I slurred my words there.
Well, there's first sword of the seed inside of the chicken house.
And looks like Tyranigma Heck is looking to maybe set up a tree pole?
And maybe a tree pole or thinking about where it's going, but there's a blue Asder.
Getting the mushroom. Interesting.
There's the saving quit from Master, picking up those extra 300 rupees.
I had to double check the spoiler log there. I was wondering why they picked up the mushroom.
Same here.
I find nothing else. You do pick up some things for menuing purposes, so probably want that for the menuing aspect. Not so much for anything later on, if it is anything.
Let's see.
And both runners heading now into the basement of Hyrule Castle.
There's a bottle.
I mean, let's be real, folks. Even though we get 15 minutes to study this spoiler log, I don't know about my co-op, but I'm not taking notes. I'm trying to remember everything.
You're not alone, Wolflink. I'm trying to remember every location. It's kind of hard to keep up.
Yeah, so we are going to forget a few things here and there as we study the logs along with our runners.
And of course, we can't spoil too much. That wouldn't be fun, right?
Yeah, that's also why I don't take notes. Because then I don't have a little cheat sheet there to spoil stuff with.
And Aster's setting up a death orb here.
And there's our lamp. Actually, now that I think about it, that is a somewhat vanilla lamp.
What did you say, Wolflink?
I believe that is a vanilla lamp, is what I said.
Yeah, it is. French vanilla. You can get it from from Link's chest in the vanilla version, right?
Yeah,
Or
you can get it in one of 3 locations, that being one of them. The other 2 are in the secret passage, as well as Link's house.
And since they set up that death warp, there's one more item in here.
And in terms of energy, actually, I believe that is the place their energy runners get the lamp as well, so might as well be considered vanilla, at least in terms of speedrunning. And hey, the mirror!
We got a mirror, guys.
And now it looks like Astor is making her way up the Death Mountain.
Let's see, where did people turn him go? I guess to Kakariko, right? Of course, Terranigma is going here. He's going to pick up that glove.
So yes, folks, this is just a taste of what is to come tonight. Starting at 8 o'clock p.m., we will have the bronze match for the Spoiler Tournament with Weighty Worlds versus ACMLM. And tomorrow at 3 p.m., the finals here on Speed Gaming as well. PKR versus Kyong 92. Both of them are going to be really great series.
That's 2 fantastic races, I can tell you guys that much.
Alright. As they're making their way into the Dark World. Only for a brief visit, though.
It's getting rewarded. Oh.
Indeed.
It was arrows, I forgot what was on the spectacle rock.
I saw him. Oh. Hey, there's the Ether Medallion. Or its Sick Kit. Yes. So, another thing we absolutely need, thanks to, again, our tracker for lighting up the medallions in advance.
Yeah.
Esther looks like he forgot something. I wonder what that is.
What could it be?
Oh, yeah, that's kind of important.
Important in many ways, yeah. That's a good location for that hammer.
And as a reminder, folks, another aspect of the spoiler log setting here is the normal rule that, hey, no screen peeking on your racer. That's been lifted because, well, they already know where it is. So they're free to watch each other or even be part of the restream, as Aster is right now, actually.
Alright, so with the hammer in hand, I'm going to assume, since he went over to the other side, he wants to access the East Death Mountain.
Lucky Bondra for Terranimba hack. Getting another bomb for using his bomb.
Good value. Get 1 bomb, use 1 bomb.
And we see that Terranimba is also on blue mail now. Oh, has to be careful though.
And there's Aster picking up that Moon Pearl. So that means that Aster got Dark Rule access now.
Terran even has most likely reading the spoiler log a little bit more deeply. May not have also taken notes.
Something I should have done before.
I mean, my memory's good. What was I about to say
my
again?
memories. I mean, that's a really good memory.
Memory of a goldfish. Anyway, as Terran even had taken to death there, rather. And Aster is climbing the pyramid.
What could be on the pyramid that Aster wants so bad?
How about those? Aster gets the ability to go fast.
I mean, that's a pretty good feeling, right? Going fast. Okay, so we're going to catfish, right?
Looks like it.
Or is it... Yeah, we don't have money for Sora, even though we have a mirror, so it's gotta be catfish. So catfish got... Ooh, Titans.
That's true. Second glove. Alright, so based on their equipment and based on our crystal layout, I think Thieves Town's looking rather tasty right about now. We'll see if they agree with me.
I think they might actually agree with you on that one. Unless we have forgot something here.
Aster has not picked up his Ether Medallion, so I'm gonna be picking up that first. Now, I believe Aster was part of the bracket stage, is somewhere. Let me actually.
Well, I get the feeling that Aster have done a few seeds of spoilers. But this seed would have been really interesting to see if this was not a spoiler to see the routing.
I can't actually tell.
A really big key in Thieves Town, that's always nice. Another heart for safety reasons, for health reasons, so we don't end up dying.
Indeed. Always nice to have those. I mean, when you get to the high level play of these spoiler log tournaments, you see people like micromanaging their heart pieces so they get a refill later. Insane.
Yeah.
There's Terranigma now with their hammer. As they're doing the Hellway, as we call it.
The nice thing with a spoiler seed, you don't need to check those hint tiles.
Not really, no.
Alright, so Terranigma with that hammer is going to go over to their east side and get their Moon Pearl from Paradox Cave. Well.
Yeah. What is there to say about that?
The word is the beginning of my song. Nice.
And, well, we can safely say this. They're not going into Tower Hera at any point. I mean, if Aster did need to go into Hera, he would have most definitely done that while I was up there. He was already fully equipped to full clear the dungeon.
Yep. No Tower of Hera today.
And that looks to be a perfect blind dance there.
Fantastic execution.
Little pocket chase moves on, and yeah, I don't think we need any more money now that I think about it.
I don't think so either.
We could use money for Zora, but again, Astor had the mirror when he was up by Catfish. If they needed something for Zora, he would have mirrored at that point, especially and got up more money, obviously, like from Houlihan.
C-shaped house got. Well, that's one item. That's one item we need.
Yep. So Astor essentially has fast travel unlocked, and it's literally just a couple of blocks over.
Yeah, that's one perfect spot to put the Ocarina in.
And there is Darkhold Access or Terranigma hack.
Let's see. Aster is heading for Hammerbegs.
And already reminding us in chat that yes, there is the bronze match and the finals tonight, and they will be decided on those respective days. So tonight the bronze will be decided, and tomorrow the finals will be decided. There will be all done in 2 days' time. Once again, 8 p.m. tonight for the bronze match, 3 p.m. tomorrow for the championship. All of those games will be on Speed Gaming. We're going to try to get you as full a crew as possible.
It's going to be one heck of a ride. Those back to back.
Back to back to potentially back. Because they're best 2 out of 3s. So at most we just see a simple 2-0 sweep.
Well.
But if you want to see some true content, you really want to see them go 2-1 and just have that full series. Which I will be okay with.
I would be okay with it as well. More rando. Please give me more rando. Turning by picking up his boots. Gotta go fast.
Alright, so now the seed should speed up a little bit. No pun intended. Now, we didn't
I feel like
talk
there was
about
a pun intended.
Well, going ahead with that blue mail is tanking these Ropas here quite nicely. You can tell it's a blue mail because Cerno's ribbon is blue, actually. It's a very subtle change.
I couldn't really tell if it's changed or not.
Yeah. It's a very minor detail. Blue to red, Cerno gets a full-on color reshuffle, so you can tell when Cerno is wearing red mail at the very least. Green and blue, it's kind of hard to distinguish between the two. But it's the ribbon. It's the ribbon that's the main color difference. And you can even see it in their equipment and menu that they do have blue mail, in fact.
Alright, so let's see. Aster inside of pod. What's inside of pod that we need?
A big key.
Well, that is pretty important if you want to clear this dungeon out in the future.
And it looks like Asder will be setting up for the hammer up. Well executed. And there's the flippers we need for Swamp House, rather, sorry.
I mean, that would have been funny otherwise. If
Grabbing
you need
a heart and then leaving.
Alright, so where's Aster going now?
Let's see here.
Looks like Aster is going to Swamp Palace.
Oh. Yeah, Swamp House it is, in fact. Also, might have just remembered something about this seed.
Oh yeah. I think I'm thinking the same thing that you are thinking about.
And we're getting some guesses as to what the sequence is, but keep guessing, I'll tell you.
Oh man, yeah, okay, we'll think. I know what you're thinking about now. Jeez.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite a trip here. Well, there's a temper sword at least, so Aster does have that.
I think I agree with the chat here. It's pretty good that our runners have
The swear log.
a spoiler.
Yeah, I will quote at what Aster said in chat here, is that this scene was pretty close to play blind, and I will agree with him on that now that I realize this.
Yeah, just moving this blind. Jeez. That would have been a special feeling.
Going over here to the south chest. That's something you would normally go see in Square Log, so it must have something important for us.
Acquiring the mirror, so...
Taking the mirror and leaving Swamp Palace.
With a bow.
With a bow that you need to finish Pod. And Swamp was Flipper's locked, I might add.
Mm-hmm. So you can only imagine this is a double dip of Swamp Palace as well.
How deep does the rabbit hole go? Well, right now, Astor is going to go ahead and dive into Desert. It is a quest we need to do. And yeah, that's kind of important too, isn't it?
It's pretty important.
And that means boosts were required as well. I don't know if Charinigma is correctly accurate, is just playing as Cerno directly. But Cerno getting lost in a maze? I believe it.
So with the layout of our seats so far, we only need one more item for that go mode.
Oh yeah, we need to find that elusive ice rod. Well, no, actually no, we don't know where our hookshot is.
Yeah, it's the hookshot we need, because ice
rod... Oh right!
The
rock is not required, I almost...
Exactly. Well, unless hookshot is in there.
Wow, I have information right here in front of me, I still make a mistake like that. Jeez, I'm bad.
Hey, no worries, I was actually looking at the spoiler log, so...
I've got that behind the seat, behind the feed.
Ooh, there's silvers as well. Pretty good. Mystery, no. Look at me now. Desert Palace.
What was in the Sanctuary chest is being asked by chat. Nothing we need, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything in there.
Alright, so with both items, Astor's gonna go ahead and fight Lampolas. And with the bow and silver arrows in hand, this is a pretty good fight. So yeah, we are about halfway into this race. That's how fast these races go.
Yeah, that's the nice thing when it comes to spoiler log race, when you know all the locations.
Yeah, spoiler log races are basically a heavier emphasis on execution and routing. Not so much being lucky, because you already know where everything is. Luck doesn't really play a factor into a spoiler log rando seed.
I think it comes down to a lot of memory as well, if you don't take notes, of course.
Alright, now into Misery Mire, can full clear.
Is the hookshot in here, maybe?
That's just keeping us in suspense.
Yeah.
But he does have Desert cleared, and he's moving on to doing Mire.
Well, with that chain of Samaria being inside of Desert Palace, this is pretty nice.
Yeah. Once again, I want to remind everyone, folks, that tonight is the end of the spoiler log tournament that's been going on. Here on Speed Gaming will feature the bronze match at 8 p.m. versus ACM 11 Waiting Words, and tomorrow at 3 p.m. here on Speed Gaming, we will have PKR versus Kyong 92 to decide who is the champion.
So, Wolflink, it looks like Aster is heading straight to Vitreous.
Did he get the big key?
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like there must have been nothing in here, and no, except for the crystal, so...
Where is that hookshot?
As to throwing the block there, was that an attempt to set a spooky? Doesn't look like you got it. Spooky is a strange thing. I at least know how it works. And how to set it up. Did not pay attention though if it was successful or not.
I kinda know how to set it up, but I never execute myself.
Yeah. It basically involves the duck, and just entering the port from the bottom, and then there's a little bit of extra steps you need to take. Keep the duck's position stored in memory for the fire rod splash box. It's weird. There's a whole tutorial on it. Nice beam arrow. Gotta fire 3 shots into him. That is Mr. Mario and Desert Palace both cleared. That is the 3rd crystal now for Asder.
Wait, what now? Was that a boss fight that quick?
I mean, that's normally why Vitreous is locking the silver arrows. But yeah, with Desert and Mire now defeated, Asder will be moving somewhere else. We don't know where. I'm not on the guy's head.
No, I would never know.
And it looks like it's Ice Palace is the call.
And unfortunately, turning back took a death here in Thieves Town. With few hearts, it's not that easy to do it.
It looks like if Asder's to be believed here in chat, he misread the log. I wonder what that would mean. He's been clearing his crystal dungeons.
Does that mean that Asder forgot where the hookshot was?
Oh, wait a minute. I think I get it. I think Asder forgot which crystal was crystal 5 or 6.
Oh man.
It's fine, he has to do them all anyway, but still, he should have. Pod was more incentivized if he had to go to Pyramid.
pyramid fairy, eh? Nice bomb jump of Aster. And Blind is not playing nice tonight today.
Oh, yeah, Terranigma taking a death there.
And that's the worst thing when you die on Blind. He gives you, when you come back, he gives you no sympathy at all.
Yeah. Blind is one of those fights that he's a real gatekeeper if you don't follow the script. He can be quite annoying. During a hack, shows some distaste for Blind, throwing a fire rush out in his face before the fight begins.
Hey, if that worked, I would be happy.
And down goes Cold Stare, map in hand, and a crystal as well.
That was a really clean fight on Cold Stare.
Yep, and there goes Blind for Terranigma.
Nice.
On the board. And I believe it's safe to say that Pet is dead, considering that, once again, our runners completely ignored Hera, even though they could full clear it at the time.
Yeah, that is also the green pendant as well, Tower of Pharaoh, so there's nothing on that one.
Chat wanting a pet seat, even though they completely ignored the dungeon. Sure, okay. Whatever makes you happy, I guess.
Well, I wanted Aghanim Seed, but we didn't need to do that today.
Yeah. Mushroom turning for Terranigma hack. And today the Witch's House has a piece of art.
Always nice in a seed like this, picking up a little extra hearts.
So once that hookshot is found, Astor is in go mode. With only 2 doses left after defeating Palace of Darkness here. So, seems good.
Yeah, and one of the dungeons he's already been in, so well, he needs to drain the whole thing again.
Yeah. That's really the only bad thing about Double Dipping Swamp.
Oh
It takes
yeah.
so long.
And with the placement of this hookshot,
And yeah, that is kind of true. The runners are technically in Goma from the start here because of the square line, but, well, as far as you guys know, they're not. Kind of ruins the fun of it.
one
And a single arrow to Almozar King's face. And he drops a bottle with a bee in it.
Hey, the most important item in the game.
Yeah, we can use that on Mafia to just completely destroy their AI. I have seen crazy things involving bees and Mafia. Let me tell you. We'll have a whole story about that, but let's just stay on topic here.
Sounds like we need some storytelling with Wolflink one day.
Let's just say that there was someone who did no damage around a link with acid. They were they decided to fight Mafia the most dumb way possible just because they could. And it wasn't me. It was actually PTR who did it.
You mean 4 bottles with bees? He has a lead attack.
Anyway, let's get back on track here as we see the Super Realm being picked up. So Pyramid Fairy does have something for us.
I wonder what that could be.
Meanwhile, we're seeing what the Mothra have for us on the other side. But Esther might be heading over that way anyway. Oh, Center Frog. And there's the hook shot. So, the sequence I was alluding to earlier, you had to dip pod to get your flipper, so you can dip swamp to get your bow, so you can go back to pod, finish it so you can get your hook shot to finish swamp. And then you also have to kill the blind somewhere along the way.
Yep. Fantastic seed, right?
Yep. 2 forced double dips. And because you need an item from each dungeon to complete the others, essentially. A hammer off fight's being taking place meanwhile, and Grenava gets it.
Nice work with that hammer.
Only for a compass though, but hey, another crystal on the table. But yeah, now you guys in chat are now aware that Aster is in a go mode state. Even though we already had the log, but minor details, minor details. And someone asked what's in Bollock Pod. I can answer that actually. It's already done it. There's just one. Anything of note, anyway.
Nope, there is literally nothing.
Except the singular small key on the Arena Bridge ledge.
True, true.
Alright. Terranigma, where are you going here? It looks like Terranigma is just using his aroma and studying it as they are traveling, whereas Asder is fully planned out their route in advance.
And that's...
I mean, that's something I would do, honestly, because I don't have that much experience with trying to route a seed, specifically.
Oh god, no. I am one of the worst on that, so...
Yeah, the 15-minute time limit, of course, is what we are enforcing for the tournament, which once again is wrapping up tonight with its bronze match and the Grand Championship tomorrow. But if you want to take part in a swirl exceed yourself, you have all the time in the world. Sign Spot actually gives you even more tools as well, giving you access to information like prize pools from the poultries and something like that. It's actually really nice.
Yeah, and how many digs you need to do in a digging game. That's pretty good to know, actually. Okay, so one last crystal for Aster when he goes to Skull Woods. I think Terranigma might have forgot to pick up silver arrows, or Terranigma might just do it silverless today.
We'll see. Terranigma could also just be doing the dungeon back to front, starting with the boss, and then going back to fight, going back to go get the silvers.
True. I don't. Where was the big key? In.
Big key was in. Oh, big key was in Compass Chest.
Well, then he.
They might have missed for the log, actually. Now that I think about it, in that case.
Yeah.
Which is something that can happen.
I mean, I've checked the spoiler like 3-4 times now. Another dungeon cleared out for Terranigma hack.
Yep, desert now cleared. See where they go next.
Alright, last crystal for Aster. Terranigma is actually picking silver arrows, so that's good.
Yeah, probably remembered now that he saw the other item on the boss. But ladies and gentlemen, we have all 7 crystals here, so we have a game we like to play, as you all know, but we're gonna put a twist on it. So, there are 22 chests in Ganon's Tower, only one of which has the big key, but they already know where the big key is. But you guys know. Tell us which chest, the specific chest, you think the big key is in. Don't give us a number now, because that is going to be horribly skewed because of the chests that we're going to open versus the chests we are not going to open.
Where do you think it is, Wolflink?
I already checked the log, I'm not allowed to guess.
Yeah, same here.
And I'm not going to say until... And I'm actually not going to say where it is.
Are you just saying it because you didn't really check it? It's cool,
No,
Wolflink. I got your back.
I'm going to let chat know the close when we get a GT, if anyone got it on the nose or anything like that. But I'm not going to say which chest it is until it's opened, actually.
No hookshot cave today, guys.
And a lot of guesses coming in here. So looks like we got two guesses for the vanilla compass chest. Got a lot of different guesses here. And we're gonna stop guesses right now, and I'll say that at least two of you were actually extremely close. Let's find out where that big key is, shall we?
Yep. Well, there's two small keys in this room that I don't remember the name that we called for, so I'm not going to even try to say it. Hope room,
because we hope that we get the big key, small key package, go straight up Ganon's tower.
Oh, I thought we were hoping for a small key so we could do tile room. Oh, okay.
No.
My bad.
And there it is, folks. It was compass room top right. Yeah. P-Lifer said top left, as well as Spark Boy, who said chest on the right side that caused room to create pinholes. Both of those are the vanilla compass chests, but they were in the same room, but it was in the chest to the right, not the actual compass chest. So, really close on that.
And as Chad is pointing out, it was actually number 4, so Canadian all guessed right. The right number.
Alright, so we see Terra Nigma Hat going in to get their bow.
Yep.
And this looks to be, given how much time we have left, and where they are, looks like Astor will finish around maybe the hour mark, I want to say?
Yeah, unless anything happens, it should be able to clear it out. Right? Yeah, yeah.
There's a bow for Terra Nigma we have in the meantime. Going through the gauntlet now for Astor.
Look at that. Now we got a bow on Ternimax's side, so I'm going to guess that Ternima is going to pod now.
Yeah, it's gonna be close to the hour mark. I am a bad judge of time, but with good Ganon RNG, this could be sub-hour. With bad, it could be 2, or after sub-hour. You know what I meant.
Sub-hour, that actually sounds really cool. Sub-hour.
Well, I mean, in the tournament, which, once again, folks, the bronze match is tonight, here on Speed Gaming, 8 PM. And the championship is tomorrow, also here on Speed Gaming. In the tournament, there has only been one sub 50. And that is actually held by one of our 2 finalists, PKR. On the other side, though, Young is undefeated. So it's literally the undefeated racer versus the only sub 50 of the tournament in the finals, which is just gonna be electrifying, just to say the least. And of course, we have ACM and Waiting Worlds here tonight for the bronze match to decide who gets 3rd place.
It sounds like it's going to be quite
Yeah. The Grand Championship is going to be set here on this stage tomorrow at 3 PM. All 3 games will be played if necessary for both the finals and the bronze match.
Well, hope and pray that we get all the matches.
Alright, time for Moldorn 2. Slash, followed by a spin. And okay, now that they have that sub-hours guaranteed, there's no way Azur's not gonna get sub-hour.
Well, I guess it depends on Aghanim.
Only a single in that second phase. That would have been a good triple. Another single. Ooh. I guess not playing nice today with those patterns.
Well, that sub-hour might actually happen.
Oh yeah, 4 minutes to beat Ganon with Gold Sword and Silver Arrows? Yeah, Azur's got this. But now it is time, folks, for us to fight the pig. Also, you may have noticed that Blind's text there was a little bit unique. Psyduck has done a little bit of tinkering here, so we might get a different message based on the spoiler law community. So let's see what we got here for our Ganon text here today.
Alright. Time to practice, guys.
You know the funny thing is that is actually true. I can only imagine how much practice Kyong and PK are putting in for their finals match coming up tomorrow. Alright, 2 hits there. Meanwhile, Terraname is fighting almost our king.
Yeah, we sure did find those silver arrows inside of Desert Palace again.
One. Nice! Fire Rod Torch glitch. It's a little bit harder to pull off. Oh, was hidden for swag!
Get your GG's in the chat for Azur.
Yep. GG's to Azur, who has won on this daily race here on the restream, but did he win overall? Considering these are the only 2 racers? Yeah. Yeah, he's won. He has finished in first place with an official time, including study time, of 1 hour, 12 minutes, 55 seconds. Once again, folks, if you missed it, these guys had 15 minutes to study the spoiler log and plan their route. And I missed the Triforce text, so I was busy looking at the results.
I think it said something about Terranigma.
I think that was Terranigma's submission, actually. He's gonna laugh when he gets that message, probably.
We're joined by Azur. GG's.
GG.
So, first things first, that Triforce Rush is actually pretty hilarious. Considering your opponent.
Yeah, it was, it's almost as amazing as, when Kyong and Ak faced off in bracket, and they got the, do you copy Axe for out? Kyong would have sub 50 to gain in text.
Nice. So, yes, this was, of course, just pretty much an exhibition for things to come tonight. How did you like the seed, though?
It was a really good spoiler seed. It would have been terrible to run behind, but things worked out smoothly. Like, the double dip was pretty easy to identify.
Yeah.
Good thing you guys had the spoiler logs. You didn't need to do this, as you said, blind.
Yeah, no kidding. All of the pendant dungeons were garbage, and if you did the seed blind, there would be very good reasons to go in them because you didn't have anything you needed.
And of course, double dipping Swamp Palace and Pod wouldn't be that nice.
Yeah, all for that hook shot at a Pyramid Fairy, really.
Yeah, that was pretty ridiculous.
Terranigma went to go by the Super Bump, but his short 12 rupees.
But really good execution, by the way. Azure, really good one.
Thank you.
Fantastic work. And there we go, Turnim got his last few rupees to get the big red bomb.
So, of course, Azure, you are well aware that the bronze match, as well as the finals, are within in the next 24 hours here. But the bronze, of course, means tonight. Got any favorites in those final four?
Who's against Ace again?
Weighty words.
Weighty words. Okay. Yeah, I'd have to say. I think ACM will take the bronze, but finals is really hard to call. Keong and PK are both really good in kind of their own ways, so I think it's really going to depend on the kinds of seeds that they get.
Yeah. They're both really good in their own rights. I am going to be looking forward to those matches. And for those wondering what pedestal is, there you go. Couch Cash sleeps again.
Good old Coach Cash.
So, not much in the way of safeties in the seed, if you think about it.
There were a lot of hearts, so it wasn't too bad, really.
And I didn't mention this, but for those wanting to even more safety, you could have double dipped Swamp Palace to go get the red mail in the Big Show's herder. Yeah, you were definitely not getting that though.
Yeah, if you wanted to triple dip it, sure.
Double dip is bad enough, especially forced.
Also, I noticed Hype Cave was pretty good. It had half magic and a heart container, but I was actually, because I didn't go there until the end of the game and I was already pretty loaded, I just decided to skip it.
And yeah, it didn't really look like you need that half magic or that heart container at all.
I actually...
Sorry, go on.
I probably shouldn't have gotten the heart in the chest before Moldorm 2, because I got beat up in that room really badly. I'm not very good at that room. And like the max heart, you don't get healed after Aga 2, so increasing my max hearts did nothing for me there. I took one heart of the chest and I lost like 4, so that was not good.
Yeah. I mean, you could have got the powder, which was behind the Ice Armos, or whatever. But the mushroom was still accessible. You could have set up with something like fake powder at that point, just powder the anti-fairies.
I am not in the habit of doing fake powder, and I don't know. I didn't even look for where powder was. I kind of forgot.
Like I said, powder, I believe, was in the...
Oh, I heard you. I just didn't look at the log for it, so I didn't know where it was until you said it.
Mushroom, on the other hand, was just by your uncle, so that would have been easy to get. And where was the half magic, actually?
Half magic was in Hookshot Cave.
Oh, yeah, okay. You weren't gonna get that for sure.
I could have. Actually, it probably would have saved me from going into the fairy room on the GT climb, but fairy room's probably better.
Yeah, fairy room's really better. Could have got the button and freezer chest, filled your bottles up with fairies just to make absolutely sure you're fine. There's a few things you could have done, but those are just like safety plays that have only taken a couple seconds, whereas 3 minutes to go out of your way to get like half magic or something like that. It's debatable. Sorry, go on.
The seed just really, it didn't have any hard decisions, in my opinion. So.
Yeah. Even the opening was fairly straightforward. Go to Link's house, get your bombs. Which is what I saw, but I think you went to Kakariko just to get 50 rupees and then go buy your bombs.
Oh, I didn't realize there were bombs in Link's house. I must have missed this.
Yeah, it was only a 3-pack.
I don't really look at Link's house that often, actually. I kind of, I defaulted to looking at Kakariko and like, okay, I need to go here, I need to go here. I look near the items I already need to get first before I look at Link's house, I guess. I just didn't notice.
Yeah. It seems to be, though, you really just want to figure out where your bombs are early, like a good source of them, be it through the prize pool at the very bottom, or just, are they in Link's house, are they in Sanctuary, or can I go to Kakariko without buying them? And then get them there.
So Monday's Combo Rando Weekly had absolutely no bombs or rupees in Sphere 1 at all, and it was the stupidest routing ever.
Oh.
Like, I had to farm bombs from a grove and use one to get a hookshot from the maze game. And like half an hour in, I had 12 rupees total without having spent any.
Wow. That is atrocious. But at least this seed was kind of new. A sub-hour is actually pretty good for a Sportluck seed. All things considering. So, any final thoughts on the seed before we let you go enjoy the rest of your day?
I feel like you could probably get quite a bit of a better time on this one, because sub-hour generally is what you want to shoot for, but the seed not having to do Turtle Rock at all, I feel like that should have saved a lot of time. There was the 2 double dips, so maybe that's why it was close to the hour mark. But
those 2 double dips, I can relate it to being about the same length as Turtle Rock, so I can see where you're coming from there.
Yeah, but no, these are really fun, and I was sad I got knocked out of the tourney because they're fun to play, so it's nice to have the dailies every now and again.
Yeah, I was actually mentioning that. I thought you were in the brackets, I just didn't remember where you were.
I lost to Zalgada-san in top 16. Like, I lose to him every tournament, so...
And...
But yeah,
that's right, and even if you got him past Zalgada-san, you had to fight PKR. Who was in the finals, I might add.
Well, I've never gotten the chance to go head-to-head with her, so... Would have been nice, but I'm gonna hop out.
Yeah, go ahead. Thank you for joining us. And once again, folks, that finals match, PKR versus Kyong92, that is tomorrow at 3 p.m. here on Speed Gaming. And tonight is the bronze match between ACMLM and Weighty Words at 8 p.m. All 3 matches of each set will be shown, if necessary. Alright, so Terry Nigmahack, in the meantime, is heading into Misery Mire, and it seems I've lost my co-com. I wonder where they went.
I think I'm back. I got some issues with my mic.
Yeah, sounds like you're back. And I will give credit where credit is due. Terry Nigmahack is not forfeiting, despite being the only other runner of this race. Gonna finish strong here. There's something.
It's impressive.
There's something to be said about tenacity in the randomizer community. I will always respect that. Having the fortitude to finish a seed, even though you know everything's not going your way.
I think also it helps Ternima to know where the items are, so you can just clear it out. So I think that's why also he doesn't want to. He wants to continue this seed. I mean, if this was blind, I would have forfeited a long time ago.
I'd probably be completely not discussing this and still soldiered on through it, because I'm one of those people who doesn't want the seed to get the best of them.
No, true.
And if a seed is exceptionally bad and I'm just fed up, I will forfeit. But it's only after I've had enough of the nonsense.
You mean enough of...
Even a patient person like myself has limits, is what I'm trying to say.
Interesting, Wolf. Well, either way, Ternima is going to get his big key now. So he's not that far away from cleaning out Vitreous.
Yep, there it is right there.
And I don't think... he haven't got the sword from Hammerpace, right?
Never did, no.
Nope. So he will maybe go there when he's done with Meyer, or just get the Tempered Sword after Trolldorn 2.
Yeah, might just be going for Tempered here. But at least does have the silver arrows for Vitreous. So Viti will at least be skewered. As it should be.
Yeah, silver arrows on Vitreous is always nice to have. Gotta say, the scene was pretty nice for them in the beginning when they got the lamp and with the magic mirror in the Dark Cross.
Yeah, Terranigma is has not routed Seed in advance, it looks like. That is the story here. Been a lot of pausing, a lot of menuing, so as using the core log as a guide of sorts and just reading it as he goes instead of studying it, which is perfectly fine if you're starting out. Oh, that's a death to Viti. Ouch.
Yep.
That's never good.
Yeah, Viti's not playing nice.
Yeah, and like I was saying, yeah, it's fine that you don't, like fully plan your route in advance. It's something I would probably do if I had the spoiler log. But when you have someone who's in the tournament there who is routing in advance, it's kind of day and night here if you think about it. And I'm not trying to bash Terranigma Attack here, just to be clear. It's just the difference of skill was, well, like I said, day and night regarding this mode. For some people, I guess 15 minutes is not enough time to study. They're trying to get some more health here. Only at 2. Has to be extremely careful going forward. Alright, making the way down to Vitreous again.
Yeah, this is the worst part with not having any safeties at all.
Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense whatsoever. Because Vitreous is kind of a gatekeeper in his own right, especially if you don't have the silver arrows, which, I mean, normally you're not supposed to have them, but details, minor details there, that.
And just these rooms before Vitreous is pretty brutal, to say the least. Unless you have like, oh, getting stuck here. Oh man.
And down goes Turning the Heck again. Oof.
Yeah, Tornigma haven't gone to Hammer Pegs to get their Tempered Sword.
Yeah.
Or Master Sword, if you depending on how you look at it.
Alright, downstairs.
He's got full health this time. Hopefully full health this time around will help Ternigma.
Yeah, that will probably help. And as they're chiming in chat here, thinking that this might be Turning the Heck's first spoiler race. Honestly, I would believe it based on what he's been doing. And like I said, his play has been alright. It just was night and day between who's new to it and someone who's was in the tournament.
Oh yeah, like you said, night and day.
Yeah.
But this time around, it shouldn't be any issues with Vitreous.
Oh yeah. Could even take a lightning blast to the face.
But I don't think it's going to happen because 1 and 2, and Vitreous is down.
Yep. One dungeon left for Turning the Heck, and that is Ice Palace. Alright, so Turning the Heck is on the way to what looks to be Ice Palace. I mean, last dungeon. Makes sense.
Yeah, we're doing Master Sword and Cold Stare today.
Master
Hopefully, hopefully there will not be any issues with the magic since we don't have any safeties at all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so Ternigma has bombos as well, so.
Yeah, taking bombos for this as a safety is pretty okay. And no pun intended, or maybe dude, depending on what you think of it. The Master Sword Cold Stare just sends chills down my spine.
I think that was a pun again.
It wasn't actually meant to be a pun, but it kind of works considering it's the ice boss.
Guess we will have to have a pun counter later on with you, Wolflink.
Like I said, I don't try to make these puns. They just happen. Alright. Going old school strats with the Staphos. I haven't seen that in a while.
I mean, I kind of sometimes do the old school strats. You know, you gotta keep it old school sometimes. Ooh, he missed the key from the blue thing.
Yeah, the Bari has it. Actually, I forget if it's Bari or Biri. The smaller one's are the other name, whichever one that is. And no Ice Palace Bomb Jump? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay, whew. It won't be that bad.
Where is the big key in?
It just looked, it's the spike room.
Okay, well that's not bad.
Yeah. And probably wanted to go this way anyway because of this.
Oh
wait.
yeah. Well,
I thought that was the cape. My bad. I've nerfed a little bit.
well, at least he can catch some fairies later on.
Yeah, there's that. Alright.
Time for a small key.
Yeah, just... What? Is he going all the way down to the big key chest?
Is there anything in there?
Well, we're about to find out. And for those not just seeing, Astor's already finished this race. There are only 2 entrants here, and they were both on screen. And so this was pretty much, this was not so much a daily race as it was an exhibition match, because tonight, once again, folks, 8 p.m. here on Speed Gaming, the bronze match will be decided for the Link to Best Randomizer Spoiler Open Tournament. And tomorrow at 3 p.m., also here on Speed Gaming, the champion of that same tournament will be decided. It'll be Wayward's ACMLM in the bronze. It'll be PKR and Kyong in the championship match. Both matches are going to be really a sight to see. I would highly recommend tuning in for both.
Oh, I'm going to watch all of them. It's rando after all. I need to watch that. Alright, let there be fireworks on Cold Stair.
Almost time. Let's light them up. Ooh, going fire on stretch just straight off.
Just wants to destroy the eyeballs. Needs to peek.
Oh! If you're this low in health, I would just hide at the top of the room. Guys can't get you up there. Ooh, that shell didn't even have a drop shadow. Ooh, this is intense.
Mm-hmm. This is too intense for my taste.
I think maybe one more hit. No, needs another one.
Another one? Oh my god, how many hits is there? Oh, there. No!
Oh!
No!
A double KO! The last possible ice chunk! Knocks Terraming out cold. Back to the start of Ice Battle as they go.
No magic.
And no magic to re-enter. Ouch. Major ouch. Trying to check this. That's only 5 rupees. Now there is a full magic prize here. But it's saving a fish.
That was not nice, Cold Stair.
I'm seeing a bunch of ice puns in the chat, and considering it is Cerno who at the helm here, I do not blame those puns whatsoever. Because
I think you started something there.
well, no, I know where Cerno's from. Cerno's from Toho, and she's actually an ice fairy, so or a fairy that controls ice magic. So the puns are actually also on point for the character that Terraname chose to play as. Buying potions here makes sense to me.
Having potions going into ice piles is something I always want to have.
Yeah, only can afford the one though.
Well, hopefully one is enough.
Yeah. Alright, attempt number 2 at Ice Palace here. Terraname can just go straight to the boss at this point. Probably will not. Well, could attempt the Ice Palace bomb jump, but with already using the big key, it doesn't save that much time overall.
No, I think he's going to go for just ignoring that bomb jump. Yeah. Feels kind of weird to say intended way when you learn the bomb jumps.
Well, the developer intended way, how about that?
Sounds better, a little bit, I guess. Yeah, I don't think there's a bomb jump coming up.
Yeah. Terraname here might be according to chat, this chat to believe, Tiernager might not be experienced. He might be one of our newer runners to the community, so probably doesn't know the strat yet.
I mean, even if you know the strat, it can be pretty rough to nail down.
Yeah. It takes a while to find your footing.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. And that would also explain why Tiernager is not doing the one bomb strat for Alpha's probably also does not know it yet.
I mean, I feel I kind of like to see the old strat on sometimes from time to time. It's something you don't really see that much, like you said earlier. Alright, let's see if Ternigma gets his revenge on Cold Stare.
You know, so I'm bringing up a point in chat here about the Ocarina of Time dungeon design and how they can get the active bosses faster. And I just put that on my thought and process it. They're not wrong, yeah. The bosses are relatively fast to double back to if you die.
Yeah, that is correct. Just spamming away on that with that fire rod again. There's one.
And that was the one taking the most damage. Now, Master Sword Slashes do work against this boss. You really do not want to get hugged. Like that. Ah, that's another death.
I do think he has a fairy left, yeah.
Okay, he has a fairy. Fairy reviving a fairy. So has to be really careful. Does not want to take too much contact damage. Second puff down. I would just go full on aggression and just slash the last puff to death.
There
Down
we go.
goes Cold Stare. Well done by Tiernager Hack. The last boss of Static Crystal defeated, and now Tiernager Hack is eligible to enter Ganon's Tower. Again, I will say this much. I really can respect Tiernager Hack's tenacity and not forfeiting the seat just yet.
Yeah, same here. All props to Tiernager Hack.
Getting a mirror bonk there, no big deal.
Alright, let's climb the mountain and check out Ganon today.
Yep. It will be a different fight though, because Tiernager Hack will have the Tempered Sword ideally.
Tempered Sword. Yeah.
Which will double the amount of slashes you have to do to Ganon in the first two phases. Spins do the same damage though as Gold Sword. And they don't actually scale up from Gold Sword, so it'll be just the slashes. It'll be 12 slashes versus 6 from Gold Sword. Not the biggest deal. Tiernager does not pick up that third sword though. That's a different story, because Master Sword Slashes do not work on Ganon. You have to use spins.
Yeah. At least we got swords this seed, so we didn't have to. Well, we did have spoilers, but pretty tricky places to put swords in the seed. What was it? Chicken House. We had Swamp Owls and Hammer Pigs. Well, it was not that bad locations. And Trollorm 2 chest.
Not opting to get the half magic as we know it.
I actually forgot where the half magic was.
It's in there, top right chest, so couple hook shots away. If they... Where's Berna and some... Berna in the cave? Oh, there's the cave. Cave's in the tunnel room if...
Oh, yeah. That was one thing I was going to say earlier. Cave inside of title room. Fight.
Yeah. And as far as Berna goes... Wow! Both safeties are in Ganon's tower.
Wait, what?
Berna's upstairs in the mini envelope room.
Oh man.
So, if Aster really wanted to play it safe for Ganon, right there.
What a location of all the safeties this.
And what's this a jet seed? In the sense that this was a spoiler log seed, yes, because our runners knew where they were. Terranigma Hack, on the other hand, did not completely study the log and take notes, and is a newer runner overall, so taking quite a bit of extra time here to do the game compared to Asder, who was in the Spoiler Log tournament, which is going to have its finals and its bronze match here on Speed Gaming, 8 p.m. tonight for the bronze match, 3 p.m. tomorrow, so Eastern times for both, for the grand finals. All games will be featured if necessary. They will all be taken care of on their respective days. So if you guys want to see a lot of finals action, you're hoping for a triple header.
I'm hoping for it.
And once again, for those who are wondering what those matches are, it'll be ACMLM versus Weighty World's fourth match, and PKR versus the undefeated Kyong 92 in the finals match. I am really excited to see if PKR can at least take a win off of Kyong and prevent the perfect sweep of the tournament. Because if there's any one game that needs to go 3, it has to be that finals game. Has to. I've never seen that before.
That was... I don't think I've ever seen that either.
The name of the chest with the big key is Compass Room top right on the square log. You may not realize that right side is known as the Compass chest. Oops. Nice bonk jump there. And yeah, for those who are maybe unfamiliar with this game, Compass Room is the right side of Ganon's Tower here. And it's because the Compass chest, much like in Skull Woods, is the one that spawns the pits. In Ganon's Tower here.
Well, on the other hand, we will see Armorous Knights this seed.
Hey, Armorous Knights, how's it going? And 1, 2, 3, 4.
And bye, Armorous Knights.
Yep, goodbye. Can't really do much against silvers. Now, this is for the powder. This isn't for the big king.
Well, and Fire
also
Shield.
A shield there. Fire Shield's an okay shield. You're not really going to see it much in spoiler log races. Well, not usually, anyway. So, I think my personalization Terrading Heck knows which room is Compass Room now. So you're gonna heal there.
There we go. He's so close to that big key now.
Here it is.
There we go.
There it is. Single rupee, 5 rupees. And the Compass just itself has 3 bombs. But there we go. So, given that if he doesn't get the mass temper sword, this is looking to be maybe 2-hour seed still. If he gets tempered, Terrading would probably can finish sub 150, which would be pretty good.
Yeah, I think hopefully Ternema knows where the temper sword is that he needs to check the Trollum 2 chest.
Yeah. It is in Moldorm's chest, the final chest in the game. Didn't get the key jump. That's perfectly fine. Let's reactivate the spike trap here.
Could be good sometimes to do it, but could be risky as well if you get trapped by yourself by the spikes.
Well, the other thing is, leaving that switch on is what sets up the quick fairy heal in the on the room in the pre-Moldorm chest.
Oh yeah, that's true as well.
So that will not be set up properly for him.
I don't think he wants to grab both fairies there when he pull up his inventory.
Yeah, I probably want to save one for later. Alright, through the gauntlet thus far. Two more rooms, my mistake.
Getting a little bit bullied there from the spikes.
Yeah. And unfortunately, that's Zach is in a really bad spot. Gets him though.
Oh, there we go.
There is a fairy in the next. There is a bunny beam in the next room that turning back could powder for some extra health. She's going to take it. Now this will preload the mold worms as well, so nice double.
Nice, really nice double.
I would use the fire right here. I would not use the fire right here. Oh boy.
I do think he has a bottle with magic, right?
I would hope so too. Because he doesn't have magic for the torch puzzles if he doesn't get them out, and he also doesn't have magic. Okay, if this magic container may be enough for the wizard room.
Yeah, I think at least this one.
And it's been a while since I've seen sword strats here in this room.
You get used to see these more strats after a while. Does he have magic enough to... Yeah, he has. There shouldn't be any problems, right?
There's some magic under this pot as well. Better get in there in time. Good enough. Good. Going to get the full magic instead of going straight to the staircase. That might have caused the desync, which is known. And if you desync, rip run.
Right. There we go.
Kaina Burn is on the right chest. He's choosing to ignore it.
Let's be careful here.
A bit of damage there. Can heal off the anti-fairy once again.
There we go.
Choosing to ignore that chest. It's the one he can't ignore though.
That was close.
Almost fell off.
There we go. One hit.
Oh.
Oof.
Down he goes. No big deal. Lands in a safety area, and there are anti-fairies down here as well that he can use to capture. So as long as you don't die, this Molar 2 is not so much lethal as he is. Yes. Alright, round 2.
There we go.
And down goes Molar 2. Tyranigma should open this chest.
I really hope he does. And yes, there we go. Temper Sword.
That is going to be a huge boon to Tyranigma Hack.
Good thing he has the boots in this room. Oh, come on.
You need a double heal with that fairy. Or that heart, rather. Something I don't quite fully understand, but apparently Hook Hearts gets a chance to heal twice.
The mighty power of hook shots.
Alright, time for geometry. It's 1. It's 2 there.
It's a double. Ooh,
almost
really
got a
close
double
for a
there.
double.
It's a single there. 1, 2, 1, 1. So this is gonna be guaranteed reflect.
There we go.
Was that a double as well, or was that a single? Doesn't really matter.
I think it was a double.
Well, it doesn't. Like I said, it doesn't really matter at this point because now it is time to fight the pig. Terranigma Hack is 1 fight away from finishing this seed. Checking their menu. Given how Terranigma's been playing, that's probably might be taken as an insult to him.
But I think when he sees that,
doing his job with that text for once, I think.
Yeah, maybe. But he will be happy when he'll be happy when you see the try for 6.
I think he will. I think it's actually his submission. Playing it super safe here.
Good job there to not get hit by.
Dashed a little too fast. Has a fairy though. That looked painful. Whew. Yeah, it still has the trident, so not enough damage has been dealt. That should do it though.
Yeah, that should be enough.
Yep. Fire spin phase now.
Time for last phase.
Oh, Gan's gonna start right away with a fire bat shot.
Oof.
Okay, didn't get torch glitch, that's fine. Just have to keep an eye on both torches. That's a good spot for a double there. So you're gonna go for it.
2.
Does.
That's
the third
3.
shot.
Ooh, that was close for a double there as well.
Stunned.
Don't get your
That's
GGs
it.
in chat.
Good job. Terranigma has finished this seed. What a trooper! Get some extra GGs in chat for him. Toughed it out. Comes in with an official time of 2 hours, 9 minutes, 29 seconds. Once again, that includes the study time. We'll see about getting him in here for an interview.
Terranigma is a great game.
I think he is getting a good laugh out of that message. And it's deserved.
Pretty fun Triforce text when one of the runners is called Terranigma. And Terranigma's joined us. GG's.
And GG. I was kind
GG.
of surprised
That
at
was
the end screen.
Well, that should have been a hilarious message for you at the very least.
Yeah. I didn't expect that. It was a meme, but... So I'm kind of in the game.
So, I have to ask curious question here. Did you study the spoiler log at any point after the 15-minute period?
I made some notes. Was it illegal? I don't know. I just made some notes and.
Well, as a future reference, the 15-minute study period is just to plan your route in advance. You are completely welcome to study the log in full once you get started.
Okay, so I'm not allowed to take notes. I didn't do that.
Oh, you're allowed to take notes. You're just also allowed to read this after your study period is over.
Okay, so it's okay if I let's say I copy the bow into a new text document. It would be not completely okay.
Yeah. The study period is just to plan your route, and the study in time period is just to start planning your route in advance. You're not allowed, or rather, you are perfectly allowed to keep the spoiler log open and study it as you do your route.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to know because that's what I did. I looked up and then kind of was. I made a bit of a mess. Well, it was not well organized.
Yeah.
I forgot the clothes were in Kakariko, so I had to go back there.
Yeah, there was also the Four Sword and Hammer page. That probably helped you a lot in Cold Stare, if nothing else.
Yeah, my running was. It was my first try, and well, you can overlook some things if you're not used to it.
Yeah. Experience was a factor for you. I could safely say that, but I will also give you mad props for your tenacity to stick with it and not give up.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I always like to stick to the end, unless it's like takes forever and I have to go to work early in the morning. Then I say no, but that's the most of the time. When I do the races, there's usually enough time. I think the only race that I really cancelled lately was, I think, a Key Sanity with entrance mix.
Yeah, cross keys can do that sometimes.
Yeah, and I thought I had enough time, and I was like, it was already 3 a.m. and I was like, okay, no, I can't play any further because I have work next day, so I need my sleep. So I cancel. Of course, forfeit it then.
Hey, Turnima, you did great.
Yeah, you did exceptionally well for your first time. So,
yeah.
The finals are tomorrow. The bronze match is tonight for the spoiler tournament. Who do you think is going to win?
I don't even know who's in the final.
It is ACMLM versus Wady Road in the bronze match, which will be tonight here on Speed Gaming at 8 o'clock. And tomorrow at 3 p.m. will be PKR versus Kyong 92.
I hope this PKR will win. I just say.
We shall see. We shall see tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna see that tomorrow.
And those times are Sorry.
I'm kind of upset that I died at the Ice Temple boss.
Yeah, Cold Stare got you. Yeah.
That was really salty.
And for those asking about the time zones, those times are Eastern Standard Time, so they will be. So the finals will, or the bronze match will be tonight at 8, about 4 hours time at this point, and the grand finals will be tomorrow at 3 p.m., 23 hours time.
Apparently, but do you have any thoughts overall otherwise about the seed and spoiler log seed?
Yeah, the spoiler log seed. It's for first time. It's kind of overwhelming. All the locations. I even mistook the Big Key Cannon because I don't know each location exactly what's the name. I mixed up the 2 rooms. I went on the left side to the rooms with the 4 treasures just because I thought that was the compass room. But the compass room was on the right side. So
yeah.
Overall, Well, it's kind of interesting to study where the items is, and you can also make a rough routing, and then maybe you realize during the routing this route is better than the other one.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Definitely.
Yeah. So that's gonna do it for us here. Any final thoughts about the seed? Darren, before I let you go?
What? I'm gonna go. Bye.
Any final thoughts regarding the seed, Terranigma?
Yeah, in seeds. It was a big seed. We tried to get first to A, then go to I don't know Kakariko, and then finally to the Moon Pearl. So you walked all over the overworld, literally.
Well, GG's you as well. Turning back.
GG's.
GG's as well to Azur, who was also not only in the tournament, is also here giving us a little bit of an exhibition here. Make sure to follow both of them here on Twitch, and as well as make sure to follow my co-counter Nissan Alex, and our trackers to Dragon Knight Tyler Salt, as well.
And don't forget Wolflink. Don't forget Wolflink.
But more importantly, make sure you follow Speed Gaming 226, because, like I said, tonight on this channel will be the bronze match of the Spoiler Open tournament, and tomorrow will be the finals match, Eastern Time, 8 p.m. tonight, 3 p.m. tomorrow, respectively. And of course, there are Speed Gamings 2 through 6. There's the foreign language restreams as well. There's a lot of content here in Speed Gaming, not just Link to the Past. There's got to be something for you to like. I think there's a Nightmare in Dreamland 80% tournament going on right now.
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. But that's gonna do it for us here, folks. So from all of us here at A Link to the Past Randomizer, I have been Wolf070. We just see you all next time, and thank you for watching. Have a good day, everyone.
Goodbye.